Hello and welcome everyone, Arhart here with part 54 of my Dol Guldur Let's Play for 3rd Age Total War in Divide and Conquer 3.0. We continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. They're all greatly appreciated, do keep them coming. So picking things up where we left them last time, we had just attacked the Hornburg Helms Deep. And we are going to wait a turn. We do have the gates open, but if we press the assault right now, we can see the garrison. And that's why I want to wait until we've got more siege equipment, because I don't want to be just kind of bottlenecked into the gates. I want to be able to go up the deeping wall as well. We've got a lot of Westron defenders spawning in as their garrison. So yeah, I just want to try and overwhelm their forces on the walls. So we'll wait at least one turn. Ideally, I'd like to wait two so I could get some more ladders, just so we can really swarm the wall. I can't actually remember how big the wall is on this map. I think it's been like forever since I actually played on the Helms Deep map on 3rd Age. So yeah, we'll hold off moving in for now.
No sleeping here.
So we've got all this queued up, but then I'd like a few more ladders if possible. But we'll see if Rohan reacts. I don't think they will, because it looks like Mordor's putting a fair bit of pressure on them, although Theoden is down here. It's Theoden the not so brave right now, because he's actually running away from Mordor engagement. And we've got these guys here we can bring in reinforcements as well, so we'll have them as well over there. In fact, I might even bring more of these guys over, in fact, because we really just want infantry to storm the walls, which actually pretty much what we've got here. We've got very few archers. We've got 3 archers, which compared to what I have been rocking with my armies this campaign, our army should be alright actually. We'll leave, plus the reinforcements, that's pretty decent, although maybe those knights, I want those shadow knights in there. I think I had this same conundrum. Oh no, we've got 4 actually. We've missed these Dol Guldur archers out. I could swap them out, because archers aren't going to do a huge amount. Yeah, I might do that then. I think I had the same conundrum though before I went away on holiday. I was deciding what I was going to do with those shadow knights, but yeah, we'll leave things there. Obviously, only got 2 more regions that we need to take before we'll actually win this Let's Play, because we need 40 regions to win. So I'm hoping Helm's Deep will be one of those final 2 regions, and the other should be Dane's Halls over here. So we're sending multiple armies that way. Build a watchtower here as we move. And oh yeah, I lost my spy trying to get it in there, didn't I? Here we go, get this spy going though. Oh, I can't quite see though. Don't think I had any more. Oh no, I had recruited more from here. I was desperate to get someone in so I could see what was going on. I've got an army there, hoping it doesn't pull back to Dane's Halls, otherwise that'll be a bit of a problem. We are bringing up Camor though to deal with those dwarves as well. Chuck a watchtower in there, because why not? So yeah, we're ignoring this last stand army from Dale, because yeah, we don't need to. We're so close to the end now. Let's just jump through settlements until we find some that don't have anything currently queued up to build. Doesn't really matter what we go for at this point, because we should only have a few turns left. Probably just keep that open and keep chucking in temples so I can see if the next settlement needs it or not. No, definitely roads. You don't really have enough. Where is this? Oh, it's all the way up here. Yeah, you don't have enough Melkor's Shadow culture. You've got enough of that to go in there. I don't think we need any extra troops, although probably can't actually recruit anything. Oh, it's insufficient. There's none available showing up anyway of stuff I'd want to get. Got those guys ready. Bring them down. You guys are also moving. You've got some Castellans, so we'll pull you over here. But other than that, end the turn. There we go. I don't think this will be the final episode, just because Battle for Helm's Deep will probably take up the whole of the remainder of this episode, and then Dane's Halls next episode. So yeah, probably next episode 55 could be the last one in this series. In terms of following on from this, will there be another 3rd Age series? I did actually put a poll on my YouTube channel's community tab the other day, saying that when this series ends, would you guys prefer to see more 3rd Age or a Shogun 2/Fall of the Samurai Let's Play directly following on from this series kind of upload slot, as it were. And at the moment, Shogun 2 / Fall of the Samurai is absolutely obliterating the third age option. However, I did say when I started this series that I want to fairly continuously keep churning out third age content, especially now with Divide and Conquer getting, you know, more and more updates all the time. Though quite a few of you did comment, I think, on that poll saying that Divide and Conquer is due another update fairly soon. But that might not be ready to start a new series. So at the moment, it looks like what will follow on from this is Fall of the Samurai. But when I then finish any one of my other series, which will, I imagine it will be my Sun Jian campaign for Three Kingdoms, what will follow on from that will be Third Age. So it won't be long until there is more Third Age on the channel, basically. So there'll be a brief break. I'll probably reach out to Arakir Galu Dirathon, who's the mod lead for Divide and Conquer, and just ask sort of what sort of time frame the next update is, and also who's getting updated in that. So that will probably influence who I put on the poll. I would really like to do a Dol Amroth campaign, but I know a lot of you guys have been commenting pretty aggressively for an, is it Arnheim campaign? Because essentially they're like a horde faction, and you guys saying a really cool kind of strat with them is to sail all the way up to the Grey Havens over here, and then just sort of carve up territory over here, which I think actually would be a lot of fun. I actually might aim to do that and go after the dwarves over here, because we don't see much action in this side of the map otherwise. I think that could be a lot of fun. I don't know what their victory objectives are like, if you need specific locations or not, but I think they would definitely be a fun faction. I just really like the idea of playing as a, a human, mankind faction as such. And Gondor's just such a big faction. I like the challenge of Dol Amroth, and I think with Dol Amroth, I would actually look to take over Gondor's lands eventually, which could be kind of fun. But yeah, but definitely Dol Amroth and Ard Arnheim, I can't even say it, will be on the next poll vote, and I'll probably include 2 more. I think quite a few of you said Imladris is a choice that you guys would like to see, and then possibly Angmar, just because right up in the north, that's quite fun. Right, what have they got here? Okay, they look pretty weakened. We should be able to smash on through with them. That'll be next turn. Kamal can't quite reach these guys. Go into ambush. There we go. That's what we want to do. So let's have a look at the Hornberg situation. Yeah, they're not coming towards me. So I would really like to grab just more ladders and chuck in 2 more towers. Why not? And then we'll definitely attack next turn. So the rest of this episode will probably be the battle for that, because I imagine it's going to be a long old siege. But this is good, because then that's 39, and Dane's Halls will be settlement 40, and then we'll get our victory. So yeah, that's all good. Right, we did just build a load of things, so let's just go through. You guys are just the lucky ones I managed to hit first. Yeah, chuck that in. And we'll just go through, build some more stuff, chuck some more bits in. Not that it, yeah, really doesn't matter. Definitely, though, for my next series, I need to focus on armories way earlier. Because as many of you said, having the extra armor really would have helped out with my units in this series a fair bit. Actually, I might keep a little bit of money so we can recruit from Dol Guldur if anything is available. Because why not? All trolls, yes, and Shadow Knights. Oh, gosh. And Headhunters. Yep. 2 of them, if you please. Retraining. Oh, that is. Can we actually retrain them, or is that just armor? Maybe. Actually, spies.
Hurry up.
23% of getting in. 32, so we won't be able to get in with a spy. A little bit of a shame. Definitely times like this where I really miss the newer Total Wars, which obviously, have alerts of, or you can easily see, rather than kind of skipping through your settlements, which ones need upgrades and stuff. Medieval 2 will always have a very special place in my heart. Ooh, Theoden, God, you can move like crazy, so you guys to stay safe should move over there. Because you're going to be in trouble.
No sleeping here.
Yeah, go in next turn. Right. End turn, I will probably drop a save just before we go into the battle, because custom maps are always slightly more prone to crashing. Not that we should have lost any progress, but it's just much easier to pick up. I cannot speak today. Cannot speak. Obviously relaxed so hard on holiday that I forgot the English language. What I will do as well in the final episode of this series, as I said, could well be next episode, part 55, if it's just a case of sieging down, taking out Dane's halls. I will do a Fog of War reveal on the map as well, so we'll have a bit of an analysis of how the other factions are doing and what they've been up to. Oh yeah, we didn't join the invasion. You know, I'm not even sorry. Oh, they're spreading on out. Yeah, Mordor got a bit smushed. Where has Theoden gone though? Is he in here? He is. Just want to have a little looky. Mordor, are you sending any more forces up?
Hurry up.
Doesn't look like it.
This way.
They did take that though.
Hurry up.
Oh, and the thing I jumped to was a message, wasn't it, saying that Gundabad had actually been taken?
Can I help, my lord?
Been taken by.
Without question, my lord.
Has actually been taken by the Dwarves of Erebor, but it is under siege. By them again. But yeah, Erebor, they're pushing. I thought they'd be wiped out. We don't have to wipe them out, do we? Oh no, good. But yeah, they're still going. They're just fleeing west. I'll begin our siege. Actually, we'll hit assault just to see if they get a garrison. No, they don't. So that should, as long as the map's not massive, be fairly straightforward. So we should actually be able to go straight into that without any siege equipment. We've got the catapults. Don't really want to risk it running out of ammo with the catapult, so we will chuck in some stuff. Wait a turn. We might as well. Might as well. Anyway, the centerpiece of this episode, quick save, is Destroy Helm's Deep. I hope this is a good battle, actually, and how I've hyped this up. In we go. We could fight it at night, but let's fight it in the day. We're not being reinforced, are we? Withdraw from battle.
Get ready for fighting. Come on.
I was going to chuck that cavalry in, wasn't I? But now they can't move. That's fine. Can always tell them to run away. Units and controlled by the army. Yeah, they'll come in as normal now when we lose units. Cool. Right. Fight. In we go. Okay. It is snowing. Start deployment. Have a look. Okay, yeah, there's a good amount of wall space. Don't think my ladders can get up that high. I don't know. It looks a pretty tall wall. The ladders should be able to get up that high, surely. And towers. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm sure. I think everything's everything looks much taller because of just how the map's been built. Also, yeah, send the rat. Oh no, the gate's open, isn't it? So we can just charge them through there. We send maybe my. Do we send the strongest troops? I feel like we should clear the wall if that's where we're going to place the majority of their units. So let's send. We'll send my swordsman, my sword and shield infantry, the Mirkwood Uruks, to the gate and go in that way, and we'll send all the slayers to the wall. Let's drop that ram though. You guys are all on towers. Bring you guys all here. I have these towers ready just in case for some reason the ladders don't work. You guys go on the ram, and then we're going to have you guys follow on up behind. That should be good. Yeah, you slayers, you're spare, so we'll send you up afterwards. It's fine. Go after the Castellans over there. General can also follow on up. We'll send you guys up towards the gateway. We've got the catapult, so we can always make a hole in the wall as well. Pretty good. You guys have got a ladder. Trolls up on the walls. I mean, why not? Give it a go. What's the troll catapult itself? Chill there. Right, let's do it. Our spy has opened the gate. Yeah, ladders are fine. Guys drop the equipment. The reason why I've left a gap in the middle is that's where I'd like the troll catapult to fire. Don't know why I put the ram over there in the end, because we can go straight through. We don't have another gateway up there. No, they've held back here, which is what I thought they would do with a lot of them. That's fine. Have they got many down here? They are spreading troops out towards the wall. That's good. Put pressure on them from all sides, though. We definitely want to get you guys up here to deal with the cavalry. Forward you guys all go. Yeah, let's bring that wall down, then we can pile in through the middle as well. Forward. Slayers go forward too. Archers go forward. Boom. Yeah, it's going to be good. Annoyingly not. I was hoping they'd deploy more troops along the deeping wall so that we'd have an easier time of flooding up here. But actually, they pulled troops out now. That's good. To get in against that cavalry. With my shadow guard. Push them all back. Getting a bit laggy. I'm hoping it's just because we're attacking the wall. That's when we're not. I think it might just be more clustered around that gateway. Right, Castellan's here going after Westron defenders. Once that is down, though, I'm actually going to pull my archers in.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
As well, but we are taking the deeping wall. Lost the gateway. That's fine. We're pushing in. Little by little. Let's throw up a Terror of the Nazgul. Yeah, that's got them frightened. The wall is down. Oh, no, it's not. 88%. Crumbling. These guys are getting slaughtered. Guys, assemble yourselves. Down on the ground, ready to charge on in. This is great. Nearly down. Kind of flying over the rubble a little bit. One more hit and then we should be able to go straight in with the trolls. General as well. Should be good fun. Boom. Nice. These guys came behind. guys push on through there. Rest of you, charge! I don't think I've actually got any archers, so we don't need to worry about who's spacing, so just charge. Charge forward. Trolls. In you go. How are we doing at the gate? Pretty good. They've got those guys up there. I'm not going to bother too much. Push, 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 push. It's going to be when we have to push in here. Thankfully, we can go from both sides. You have to go up the wall and in. Might as well try and hit those guys up there, I guess. So just slaughter them. Good trolls. Backs to the mountainside. Nowhere to run. It's clear here. I can get my archers in. You guys can come on down and hit them from behind, though. You don't need to stay up here. That's it. Head on down. I love it. The trolls just smashing on through. Cleaving a bloody path. That is what you want, really. That sounded painful, and yeah, that is indeed working. My archer's also fighting up and over on these guys, which is just grand. Keep bringing that cavalry down. This is good. This is good. Our troops show their quality. I wasn't really worried about what troops they'd have in here, even with those garrison ones. It's more just I know what the map's like. So I knew that, you know, you only need some cheap spearmen to be able to create solid bottlenecks here on this map. I don't know why we don't have any music, though. This mod be quirky at times. They've kept up here. They've kept their general. And I think, what, 2 or 3 of the Westron defenders? I'm guessing 3 because there's 3 flags. 3 banners. Slowly pushing through them, we'll be able to swarm on up. We'll send 1 unit. Well, I need a couple of units to deal with those guys and the rest to push here. Looks like they're bringing another one down. Are we done down here? We are. Go. Go, go, go. Right, archers. You guys can pull in here. Oh, have we broken them all here? We're starting to push on through. Yeah, a unit has managed to pull through. Rip them apart. My catapult's now out of ammo. Dealt with. Good.
We rule the forest.
Pay attention.
Right, it's taken out that unit. We've brought the rest of them in. Trolls. Everyone else. Swarm forward. Get in there. Get stuck in. Down to the last three. Where are they bringing these guys down? They're going to come down here? Or are they going to come out there? Trolls, in you go. Yeah, we really need to get in on that lot. Will they be able to work out the path finding that it's quicker to go up here and round? Nope. Or is it because that's a... Ah, does that count as a gate you can go through? Maybe it's blocked, actually. Don't know, we'll send one unit up there to investigate. Rest of you, attack these guys that have come off the walls. All those trolls placed there are just disrupting them so much. Enemy general is out as well. Archers can't really do much. I mean, we might be able to get them to attack these guys. What if I tell them to go over there? Will that work? Or is that actually like a locked gate? But there's no way to like bring a ram up here. No, so you can't get across that bit if you're the attacker. Makes sense, I guess. Fine. So that means we've got to slog through these guys. In fact, we give multiple move orders. All these guys, and we'll just sort of pull them through a little bit to attack. We can now 6 times speed this, because otherwise it is going to take forever.
They have lost half their men.
If my guys to get closer, give the attack order now. Just drop the speed down a little bit, just give a few more orders and commands. Our general's down to 6. Nice, it's been swarmed. Those guys are broken. Trolls, get back in there. Throw up a rally. 6 times speed it now. And just watch them slog at each other. What's that general doing? 3. So this unit over here. Oh no, they've gone. What about the one over here? Oh, they're finally down. Trolls have lost 2. They are all up against spears. I was kind of hoping just throwing them in there would really cause a fair bit of disruption. I mean, they're down to 80. They've lost 82%. Down to the last 17% now. Should just be able to pummel them. We've lost how many? 4 teams. That's actually really good. That's their general down. Panicked for a brief moment there. Yeah, combat the infantrymen. Well, you did have infantry in your final stand, that is true. 90%. Helms deep will be mine. Boom. End the battle. Plus 632. Well done, Holmerath. That is grand. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep this going because we've only got Dane's Halls now to go. We're not gonna get stopped anywhere. Let's carry on and finish things today. Wow. Well, I thought initially that this could be the last episode, but then I didn't really know how long Helm's Deep would take. Not as long as I thought. And of course it now crashes. Of course I get a crash. No! Be right back. Okay, so I reloaded and I've just auto-resolved that Battle of Helm's Deep. We are obviously going to take a lot more losses. I think it was 680 that we had by fighting ourselves. We've lost 1,000 from our main force and 552 from those reinforcements. But yeah, seeing as I am just going to push forward and end the series today by completing our conquest with Dane's Halls in a moment, it doesn't really matter. It's super frustrating. I called it at the start. That's why we do quick saves, guys. That's why we do quick saves with Third Age. Unfortunately, sometimes we get crashes. Got the old classic Medieval 2 is stop responding. We will exterminate, otherwise we'll get loads of issues. Public order-wise. Not that it will matter in the grand scheme of things. Right, so we need one more region. Bit annoying that that's now kind of wrecked my nice, neat force. We didn't take that many losses with a bit of our infantry, but it's okay. Rohan cannot retaliate and attack any of my forces. We'll just jump you in there. A couple of the others all heading on over. Yeah, let me just double check. We've got Dol Guldur, Karis, Galathon, Dol Bosom, John's Hall, and Eliminate Factions, Anduin Vale, Realm of Lothlorien, and the Woodland Realm. Yeah, they're all gone, and we just need 40 regions. So we will win next turn once we've taken Dane's Halls. But yeah, I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'm not gonna build anything or do any more movement. We'll just end the turn. I will do a Fog of War reveal as well. Really glad that auto resolve gave us a victory. I would have been really annoyed if that had given us a loss. That would have been super frustrating. I say, don't you guys? Well, I say, don't you guys go and start sieging it? But I'm already sieging it, so you wouldn't be able to stop me from attacking. That's all good. The last ride, the Rohirrim. Oh, wow. So they've got their last stand now. Imladris besieged. New mission. Annex that. No. Where does their last stand army spawn? What is the question? They've lost the Hornburg. I took it. We are now the richest faction as well. Who'd have thought that early game when I was crying about my economy. Right.
Is that what you want?
Chuck another quick save.
Get ready for fighting.
And in we go. Might be what we could order it. Probably not. It's against King Dane as well, so we probably should fight. Thankfully, I don't get any extra garrison units. Oh, Dane's Halls. Interesting map. All that siege equipment was not needed. How do we even get in? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It's massive. We've got to get all the way up through here first. We just walk on up. That's pretty cool, though. Wow. And then... can we deploy? No, we can't deploy. Then we have to go through a tiny little gate. Can I see what's inside? It is just a big open hallway. That is perfectly fine with me. That's such a cool map, though. Such a cool map. Like, just... Modders, you constantly astound and awe me. That's beautiful. Look at that. Amazing. That's beautiful. Right. Well, we need a ram, and that's it. So we did need to wait. Well, we could have used the catapults and what have you, but I'd probably use that for munching up dwarves. We could have attacked last turn, but better to be safe than sorry. We have a lot of archers, actually, which we're really not going to need. Higher rope. I think they've got any missile troops, so we should be fine like that. Will they come out to meet me? I don't think they will. Have a looky inside. What have they got? Those are... Oh, those... Are they axe throwers? They look... Axe throwery. Yeah. I like their formation. That's interesting to say the least. Have they got their general back here? Defending their king. I think that's their general's unit. That's him there. That's pretty cool, though. I like it. Let's move forward, though, and end this. Channel my inner Ned Stark. No. Now it ends. Triple speed. This is really cool. I would... Actually, if I was under siege here, I would definitely have a force to sally out of the gate and try and hold the enemy. You'd hold them at either side here. Oh, can't see actually under that. You'd hold them either side here where they have to come up these steps. Just try and maybe, like, commit 2 spear units on each side just to hold them down and slow them up, and then missile units to fire up and over and sort of down here while the rest are blocked up, perhaps. You could even then have some infantry here ready to just charge on down, and the rest obviously they're not on the inside. We try and... It would be best, I would say, to actually funnel your units round here. Like, have these guys encircling the gateway. But maybe actually would be better to have them come on in. I'd have units on both sides and then flank them and crush them in the middle and have a unit in from the top. Lots of strategic options, for sure. But the dwarves are kind of now making their last stand. It's not actually the dwarves of Erebor's final stand, though, because they do have Gundabad, unless they've lost that now. Come on, Mr. Ram. Just taking your time. It's a long push up those stairs. Go, go, go. You guys are all off. Fire at will. Good. I don't want you accidentally firing and shooting and slaughtering my guys. Go, Ram, go. And we'll try and just push in with infantry in between these 2 columns. Archers behind and then artillery behind that, and just bombard them for a bit. Go, Ram, go. Go, Ram, go.
Slash and burn.
Slash and burn. Standard Uruk motto. That sounds like something you'd get on like a tattoo. Or get as a tattoo, rather. That's how eager the ram is on triple speed. Good thrusty boy. Come on. Behave. Come on. Spread out proper, would you? Oh, third age, I love your pathfinding. It is so great. Brother. Medieval 2, I love your pathfinding. It's King's Warriors, not Axe Throwers. They have a missile attack which they throw. So we'll let the rest of them pour on in. All good. Let's go for some infighting. If possible, anyone infighting? Those guys are. Swarm them for a bit, if you please. Triple speed, triple speed, triple speed.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They've lost 1% to R2. Oh, they've got arable axe throwers in there as well. What? These axe throwers are moving in as well. Charge, Maulers, charge. We've got the power of sheer numbers on our side. Oh, seriously? The troll catapults are bugged again. They've got stuck real bad. Regular catapults, what about you? You guys have all made it up here. Spin around to the flanks. Ballistas, point blank range, fire away. Just want these catapults getting into position here so we can just blast into the blob. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Have my troll catapults worked out what they're doing with their life? No. And I can't even... get them to do that. That has worked. Let's pull them off. Oh, there was just... Oh, that one was coming back down, was it? I think it might have been. Let's try and tell them to do it. It's a lovely side shot here. Perfection. 12% to their 20. These catapults are going to be hopefully brutal. Yep. Oh, skadoosh. I don't even mind that I've got a unit in there that is most definitely getting crispy. Yeah, that was more my own unit definitely getting crispy there. Catapults, if we could focus on the Sons of the Fallen that we have wrecked, that would be grand. Oh, strike. Strike. Yeah, let's go for the labourers at the back there. Maybe I should swing the catapults around, actually. Those guys are basically down. Yeah, catapults, this swing you up here. That's still not working for him. Actually, we should just get someone in here to start capturing now.
Control of the castle.
They don't have anyone in here. And fire straight at these guys. Oh, they're heading to my catapult.
We've lost control of the castle.
Yeah. That's frustrating. Intercept my catapults there. You guys been knocked off your ballistas. Scooch up that way. Catapults, if you can. Grab them and pull back here, please. We're still good. We're tearing them down. In you go, trolls.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, managed to get their general back to harass my catapults. Is unfortunate. But ballista can now turn and fire here. Might be a bad idea. Definitely going to pull my general back. This could be a very, very bad idea.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
That wasn't too bad. Kind of just stopped on my own units. My trolls are struggling. But seeing as you're pretty useful actually bringing up the catapults, I think I'm going to leave you in there slogging away. You guys aren't faring that well either. Pull that crew out of there. Okay, we're down to the last troll on that catapult. We have just gained another one spawning on in, but we don't need them anymore. Nice, ballista. Lovely ballista shots. My general up. 70%. Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff. Slowly but surely hacking our way through. Down to 31. These guys are at 99. Charge my general in. These guys in the flanks. My Mauler's just got destroyed, though, by some ballista shots. But a worthy sacrifice. What will you sacrifice for victory? Everything. That's the Dol Guldur way. Gone out of ammo, though. Apart from my Shadow Rangers. Thankfully, there's not too many of these guys left. My main force to contend with. Be able to slam into that general. Heavy losses. But victory we shall have. If we don't manage to kill these guys in 6 minutes, we'll get the capture.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Dane falls this day. And Dol Guldur rises to new, greater heights. 1 left on the Mattox, 2 on the Sons of the Fallen. General. Alright, Mattox is down. Just Dane and one of his bodyguard left. Now it's just Dane. Will we kill him or will we get the capture? I imagine we'll kill him.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Forget how many hit points he's got. There we go. Victory! Now please, game, do not crash. Because I don't think we'd win an order resolve. Dwarven King is dead.
We've destroyed the enemy!
And exterminate populace. Victory! You have won this game. All your people celebrate this victory. Would you like to continue and gain even greater glory? I will hit continue playing, but we have now reached our victory objective. We've completed the domination objective. There we go. So we have won. And that is the end of this series. So as I mentioned earlier on in this video, I will be replacing this series' upload slot of Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with a Fall of the Samurai series, I reckon. So there will be a faction vote for that, probably out at the end of the week or start of next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But there will be more Third Age here on the channel. Once I finish one of my next series, so that will be likely, I imagine, my Sun Jian campaign. Now, if I can remember, sorry for the cut there. I'd forgotten actually what the Fog of War toggle command was, and it actually is toggle _ Fog of War. I was trying Fog of War off and on. There we go. So the Fog of War is now lifted. Oh, there's a settlement back here. Interesting. Has that been added in? I think so. Never noticed that before. So, yes, the Dwarves of Erebor do still stand. King Thorin, Liberator of Gundabad. Nice. He's managed to get in there as his last action. So, yeah, they're nearly out of it. They've got an army here, though, which we would have wiped out with Kamal if we'd kept going any further. But how is Imladris doing with all these invasions? It is being hit
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
by Angmar. Goblins are trying to get in on the action. So what happened over here? The Dunedain. Oh, they got to Dead Man's Dyke. They really... Angmar descended. They were heading towards the Numenas. Lots of armies in the area. The dwarves, though, were pushing. Are they taking Karndum? Yeah. They were putting the pressure on Angmar fairly well. Angmar looks like it's been squeezed a fair bit, actually. Not much of them left. If we zoom in on the map, we can see a bit better. So yeah, Thorin's Halls at Eredlun. Dwarves at Eredlun doing very well. And obviously Linden surviving. Ah.
We're not your enemy.
Navy. So is that where they'd...
My crew has no quarrel.
They'd sailed on up here from... Do they start down at Umbar, don't they? And yeah, so they start there and they can go horde mode, which is pretty cool. Force up here. What's Gondor doing? They were just trying to hold off the Haradrim invasions and the Ardarnheim. That's what they're called. Forces as well. Dol Amroth, the Swan Knights, they'd held on to their sort of little peninsula down here fairly well. That's all they'd done. Because I guess after a while they have to decide if they... Because with Dol Amroth, if you stay friends with Gondor for a while, you can kind of try and go after, I guess, Ardarnheim, after Umbar and Harad, try and chip away at their territory while sort of Gondor protects around you. So does Gondor start with all this territory over to the west, or is there some that you can grab over here? Because I guess the other option would be, with Dol Amroth, to send some forces around here and grab all these settlements. Isengard's pushing out like crazy against the Nedwaith. They've actually done fairly well. Just had no success against Rohan, really. And as for... Oh, hang on. That's where Rohan's stack is. As for Mordor, what have they managed to do? Oh, they've still got hold of Minas Tirith. Still held on to that, and they're currently sieging Western Osgiliath, which has a whole host of characters in there. Pretty devastating for Gondor if that carried on. Rhûn, yeah, kind of long since done with their conquest. We beat them to it with the dwarves over here, so I don't really know where they'd sent their armies. They gone to war? Oh, wow, they're all over here. They're marshalling against... I don't know, actually. Some are going down towards Harad. Can we see what Rhûn was doing? These things of Rhûn. The Variags of Karn. Oh, yeah. That's... The Variags, aren't they dead? That's Harad. They're with Harad as well? No, Dwarves of Erebor. Okay, so they were basically done. They were just gathering up their force. I guess they'd been taking out the last... Oh, no, the Variags have still got territory here. Oh, their colour's just very similar. It's a slightly darker orange. So they've got one territory left. Basically, like 2 forces. So they'd probably be going to finish them off. Rhûn just expanding out like crazy. Now, quite a few of you would like to see a Rhûn Let's Play at some point as well. So that'll probably definitely be on the list of factions too. I think I prefer smaller factions. I think, don't know, does Rhûn start with all this territory, or they have to take a fair bit from Dorwinion, right? So yeah, that'd be a decent option. I do like their infantry and their cavalry troops are really nice. But anyway, that I think is a nice little overview of what was going on in Middle-earth with the rest of this campaign. But thank you one and all for tuning in to this series. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. And yes, there will be more Third Age and Divide and Conquer here on the channel. It'll just be after my next series ends. And in the next week or two, I should, once I've got that voting video out for Fall of the Samurai, be starting a Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai campaign and Let's Play. But yes, until the next one, whatever you decide to tune in for, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take pride in the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet, Overclockers UK, and QT. Till the next one, ciao for now.